Hello, for my week 3 video, I have decided to do a how-to video on how to make peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. First, we are going to start off by presetting my oven to 375 degrees. Okay, just a quick little fun fact about these cookies is that they are gluten-free, so it's just something that I can throw together really quick for a gluten-free snack. So first, we are going to start off with a cup of regular Jif peanut butter. Okay, we're just going to put that right into our mixing bowl. Okay, next we are going to very carefully crack an egg so we do not get any shell in the egg. And then we are going to go ahead and stir the peanut butter and the egg up. And this just makes it actually kind of liquefies it a little bit. It makes the peanut butter thin out, and then it also it makes the peanut butter kind of thin and runny just a little bit. I'll try to show you that. And you can kind of tell it's just like a liquidy form of peanut butter kind of. Next, we are going to take our granulated sugar, and we are going to take a cup. Just as close to a cup as we can. There we go. And dump that on in. And when we add the sugar, it is actually going to take that liquid and make it into more of a dough. And that is like the normal cookie dough that we all know. Hold on. Let me get this stirred up and I will try to show you guys again. Okay. And like I said, this isn't a very big batch. You can always double the recipe. It's super easy to double because it's only 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of sugar, and 1 egg. So to double that, you would just simply make it 2 cups of everything and 2 eggs. Okay. Now I think that I'm getting more to the dough form. And you can just kind of see like it's very thick now. It doesn't really want to come off the spoon because it's so thick. Now we are going to simply take some chocolate chips. And we just want about a half a cup, unless you really like chocolate chips, and then you can add more. But for this purpose, and because this batter is so little, that was my oven. It came on to heat. But just because this is such a little batch, I'm going to go ahead and only do a half a cup. So we're just going to put those right on in. And then make sure my batter is all stirred up. Okay. Alright, now that I have my batter all stirred up, I'm going to take a little sugar. I'm going to put it in my little cup here. And this is just going to be for my hands, because when you keep the sugar on your hands, it tends to form a better ball, so that when your cookies rise, they don't fall and crumble. Because like I said, this does not have any flour in it, so the sugar just helps it to rise. And then you'll also see what we're going to do here in a second with a crisscross pattern, and that as well helps it rise. So we just take a little scoop, and then I like to grab a little sugar on my hands, and then I roll it into a ball. Need a little more sugar. There we go. All right, and then we just place it right on our baking sheet. You guys can't see this, but I will show you guys in a second what the finishing product looks like. Hold on 1 second. So we just do this until our batter is gone. And the balls are, they're just about tablespoon size, so they're just a little ball. There we go. And like I said, this is a pretty small recipe. It'll only make about one batch, maybe a dozen cookies, depending on what size you roll the balls of dough into before you press them into cookies. And like I said, it also kind of depends on personal preference. If you like the cookies to be bigger and thicker with a softer inside, you're going to want to make them a little bit bigger. Let me see if I can get this done right quick. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands now that we have most of the dough used. Okay, hold on one second and I will show you these. Alright, so these are our cookies so far. And then we will take a little fork. Hold on one second. We will take a little fork and we simply just do a crisscross pattern with the fork. And like I said, it just helps them to rise because these cookies do not have any flour in them. And if you give me 1 second. And like I said, I actually did not put all of the cookies on the one tray. So I do still have a little bit of batter left because they will rise and a little bit and they'll get bigger in size. So let me just show you what I just did to crisscross them. Like I said, for the rising. So they just have 2 fork prints on them. And then we will put them in the oven for 7 minutes at 375 degrees. And then we will be back to see the ending product. Okay, they are in the oven for 7 minutes. Okay, and now that my cookies have baked for 7 minutes, we are going to pull them out and see what they look like. I think they're done. They look yummy. They are a little gooey on top, but I think that they are going to cool down and taste just fine. Thank you, guys.